For so long, I tried to get more work done and I'd sacrifice Deen. And guess what? I hardly got anything done. I would go back to being a monkey on my phone, wasting time, getting distracted, and I would miss out on both Deen and being productive in this dunya. I was so dumb that I didn't even realize that Deen and productivity go hand in hand. That yes, you can be here on this side and you can be productive, but you will miss out on Deen and you will actually not get much done. And yes, you can be on this side as well and you can make a lot of progress on your Deen, but you still miss out on so much of like the dunya aspect, and that ends up stealing you back into like this side because you've got financial stress and all of these things. The perfect place to be is right here in the middle, where you have both the Deen aspect in your life, but you are also productive for this dunya and you're making a lot of progress on both sides. Sitting in the middle allows you to win in both Deen and in dunya. Now first, let's master productivity before we talk about like managing Deen with it. Now one of the greatest tips I can give you is to do intermittent fasting, which is basically where you don't eat until a certain time of the day. And the thing is, when you eat, your body goes into a state of rest and recovery, and you can't be as focused and sharp when you sit down to do your work. Your mind will wander, you won't be able to get that much done. You are literally your sharpest, like your most focused when you haven't ate. So this is what you do. You skip breakfast, you delay lunch, and just watch. You'll be so much more focused just because of this. And you might get hungry. Use coffee. It just like makes you feel less hungry and you won't like have that urge. And also, being hungry is just like a feeling. Be a man, just control it and get your work done. Actually, look at the time. It's 2:44. I haven't ate anything today. I've been up since 5. Also, waking up early is super powerful. First, Fajr time is key. Like wake up at Fajr and then go straight to work. That is so beautiful. It makes your whole entire day so blessed. And trust me, it's crazy how much more you will get done just by waking up at Fajr and then working after that. So here's what you do. You sleep after Isha and then you stay up after Fajr, obviously. And if you do have that like sleepiness and whatnot, just use caffeine and you can make it up with a nap in the afternoon. Also for your diet, right now, I wouldn't worry too much about it. As long as you do intermittent fasting, that will actually get you insane results for the moment, and you can just focus on that and master that. And after that, we can worry about the diet and fixing that. Just a quick little like tip will be stay away from processed foods and sugar, and that should be like your like 80-20, I guess. Do intermittent fasting, try to stay away as much as you can from processed foods and from sugar, and your brain will like stay healthy and will actually be able to focus. Do long bouts of work. Don't do this like paradomat, I can't even say it, like the 25-minute technique where you're 25 minutes on, where you're 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Don't do that. That is literally stupid. Your brain has evolved to stay focused at a certain thing for a very long time. Think about your ancestors when they were hunting. They would look at their prey for hours. They would follow it and they would be so focused onto their prey. They didn't do like 25 minutes on, like cow, just wait there, like give me 5 minutes, I'll come back to you. Of course not. They were focused and they'll stay on it for hours and hours, and you can do that as well. The reason it's hard for you is it's because your brain is broken. It's because you watch too much short form content, you eat too much sugar, your brain is just retarded, honestly, like no offense. And so is mine, to be honest. And the way you fix it is by removing short form content from your life. Just watch long form videos like this that aren't highly edited and they're not stimulating. And also force yourself to work for at least 60 minutes. In fact, just do 30 minutes to start off with. Just force yourself to be focused and try to push it as much as you can before you take a break. Your goal should be like 90 minutes of focused goal. And this is 100% focused, no distractions, and you're doing one task at a time. You're not switching around from places to places. You're just doing one thing and you're getting it done. Also plan your day. This basically allows you to play your whole day on like autopilot and you don't have to make decisions as you go. I like to do this habit called PTT, or plan tomorrow today. So every night you plan the next day after and you plan out all the tasks you're going to do and you plan your complete day out. The more you plan out, the better. Like if you can go minute by minute, the more productive you will be the day after. Obviously a few things change, But the more you can plan, the more things you know you have to do, and you rate them in importance, the more you will get done the day after. Now, while you're doing all of this, how do you not sacrifice your deen? You're being productive, but how do we still keep our deen with us? Now, before I tell you that, if you want my help to literally 100x your productivity, go click the second link in the description, and that's it. Back to the video. So, how do you not sacrifice your deen? Well, let me tell you a story. I remember waking up for Fajr, and I wasn't even waking up for Fajr. I knew it was Fajr time, but I completely ignored it. And I went and sat down to do like my important work because it was more important. I literally didn't get anything done that day. My day was like completely destroyed. Even though I woke up for Fajr and I woke up early, because of the fact that I didn't pray Fajr, my whole day was ruined. I didn't get much done. Let me tell you, without deen, everything else falls apart. So, to stay on deen, develop your schedule around prayer times. Praying is so powerful. It increases your productivity in this like weird spiritual way. One, you just get into a better mood after you've prayed. You become more focused and your energy basically shifts into this like very weird state that is super powerful, and it allows you to be focused and get more done. And it's almost a form of recovery for your brain and your soul. It takes you away from the worries of this dunya and puts you in front of like your Lord, and you realize your real purpose on this planet. And it's almost like this really good type of distraction from your work that you can go pray and you almost have like those 5-10 minutes to not worry about anything else but your real purpose in this life. And that's why if you put your work schedule around your prayers, you will see a boost in your productivity, but also just your mood and how you feel. Also, set a time block for your deen. I like to call this Deen Time, and this is super powerful as well. Just have certain times during the day, maybe like after Isha, after Maghrib, after Asr, whatever, right? Have certain times where you're going to spend 30 minutes or 60 minutes, could be a little bit less, a little bit more, where you're going to dedicate this time to your deen. It could be reading Quran, gaining knowledge, watching lectures, all of these things that benefit you and your deen. And this will keep you close to your deen while you're still productive around the day. I want to thank you for watching. Go watch the video on the screen. I promise you it will be very valuable for you. Bye.